Hi everybody, I'm in the middle of a project on my Pro XP and I thought I'd take this opportunity to do a video about a subject I see quite often, and it has to do with the Pulse Bar. And I just thought I'd share everything I learned about it that hopefully will help some others. So the Pulse Bar, you can see there, and if I move this wire out of the way, you'll see on the bottom right with the red wires, that's the positive post. And that is a direct connection to the battery, but there is an inline 40 amp fuse. So the positive post is governed by a 40 amp fuse. On the left, right there, you'll see the ground wires. So that's where the ground post for the Pulse Bar. And then right there, it's kind of blends in, that is your keyed power, which is governed by a 10 amp fuse. So there's no power going to that unless the key's on, and it's a 10 amp fuse. So the 40 amp constant power obviously is shared with all the plugs. Same for the keyed power. The keyed power is shared with all the plugs. So I believe this is how Polaris intended for the Pulse Bar to be used. You still have to use a trigger relay. Is what I believe their intended purpose is. Unless maybe you're only doing one small light bar, then you could probably just use the keyed power source with a fuse and call it a day. But if you're going to have multiple accessories or something that's high power, then you're going to run out of supply with that 10 amp connection pretty quick and start blowing fuses. So here is the Pulse Bar connector. So you'll see the three wires. We've got a red wire, a yellow wire in the middle, and then the black wire. So the black wire is ground. The red wire is constant power from that 40 amp source. The middle yellow wire is our keyed accessory power, which again, a maximum of 10 amps for the whole Pulse Bar. So the way they intend for high powered things to be connected is your power, direct power with a 40 amp fuse connects to the positive pass-through power on the relay. The black wire is ground for the ground for the relay, as well as the ground for your accessory. The middle yellow wire, your keyed power, is the keyed trigger for the relay, which connects to the relay wire, trigger wire on the relay. And then the blue wire coming out of the relay here would be connected to the positive connection for your accessory, whether it be a light bar or something else. And so the way this works is it allows the accessory to be controlled by the key, so it's not drawing power even when the machine's off, but it has the accessory drawing power from the 40 amp feed instead of the 10 amp feed, so that you're not blowing fuses. Hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. I also don't want to forget, for your constant power supply, they do still want you to put your inline fuse in so that you're using the appropriate fuse for the accessory that you're connecting.